Hi, Gary Klaben here. You know, my first mentor in the business was this gentleman, Ed, and when he came into the business in 1953, his immediate supervisor, very first day, took him down to the bank in downtown Chicago and let him borrow $5,000 from him and put it on deposit in the bank. And Ed was confused. He said, well, why would you do this for me? He says, because, Ed, you have to be on the top of your game every single day to have the confidence necessary to do well in your job. And if you know there's always $5,000 in the bank, you're not going to be worried about anything. I have to say to you, that mindset is huge. And I've never forgotten that when I deal with anybody who has any kind of financial anxiety. And that kind of leads me into a study done recently by Northwestern Mutual that said that 28% of millennials have financial anxiety that's actually affecting their job performance, and it's twice the regular population. That's huge. So there's something going on there. And I would say that the study points to job loss and savings and income and so forth, but I would go back to a real basic fact. If you know there's money sitting in the bank that if you lost a job, if your income went down, or some other thing happened, you had a place to go to, it would get rid of a lot of anxiety in a lot of areas. So what do? Well, if you have nobody like Ed had who can give you $5,000 or whatever that number is for you, then you really got to put yourself on the next year or two of some kind of a program where you're setting aside a couple $100 a month or whatever it is into a savings account that you do not touch. That's your comfort blanket, or whatever you want to call it, that makes it easy for you to then be at your highest level of performance. And it's not only in the job. It's as a dad or a mom. It's as a sister or a brother or a child to a parent. It's a person in society. It flows everywhere in your life and can make you miserable by allowing money to make you have a lot of financial anxiety. See it all the time. It happens with every generation. This is across the board. This is just about millennials in particular, and probably because they're new and they don't have a lot of money in the bank. That's probably why they're twice as much as population. Shouldn't be a surprise here. So that is something, is find a way to get some money in the bank so you feel comfortable, and it reduces your financial anxiety, and everything else will be a lot better. You'll be looking at glass half full, not glass half empty. So until next time, enjoy.